the entire Japanese young population, female and male, that they don't know how to communicate well with each other. So it's not leading to romantic opportunities.
They're not fucking.
I like how you boil it down to something as simple as that.
It's true though. Yo, I gotta go to Japan. This is what it sounds like.
Ben's going to solve the entire problem himself. He's like, guys.
They're at a point of desperation.
Welcome to The Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie. I'm here with my fabulous co-host, who is late again, Ben.
I saw your fucking story. Lingjie, you could vote on it. You wrote 30 minutes. What did you write? An hour?
Oh, yes.
Then, that was the last one you did?
I posted something on social media because I was sitting here with the whole set built, waiting for you, and I wrote, how late is Ben going to be?
Yes.
30 minutes, 1 hour, or doesn't show up. How late were you actually today? I didn't check the clock when you got here.
It was almost 30 minutes.
I kind of half expected you to not actually show up because usually when you wake up, you text me just to tell me you're awake. You didn't even do that this morning.
I was kind of just having a bad morning already, but it was my Lyft driver. Shout out to Javier.
Yes.
He made my morning a lot worse. This guy was going the wrong way. What I got upset about with him is that I called this motherfucker twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I messaged him like, hey, bro, I noticed you're going a little wackadoo. So if you want, I'll just try to meet you somewhere. He just totally lets it ring. Ignores my ass. I get in the cab. He's like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? I don't want to talk to him. I don't even look at this motherfucker. I look out the window. Like,
You're already upset.
I look like a really upset girlfriend that didn't want to talk to their boyfriend. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm upset. And then he was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I have to go this other way.
He apologized.
He apologized. But then I was so bad. Like, I was like, that I just went to him. I was like, I called you twice though. It was like a couple fighting.
Yeah.
He dropped me off at your place. And then he was like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry. I was like, fuck.
See,
fuck you.
It's crazy how just a simple apology, a simple, genuine apology can 180 your whole perspective.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
And when you were late this morning, I wasn't even upset.
You were not, yo. I'm still really shocked by it, by the way.
Ben was amazed that I was actually in a good mood, even though he came late. Because I'm trying to practice thinking in a more positive light about everything. So Ben kept looking at me, squinting his eye.
The fact that every time Lingjie does say thinking positively, I'm like, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for this.
He's waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yes, I'm like, something's going to happen. Something's going to drop from your ceiling right now.
It's the eye of the storm.
Yes, that's what it is. I'm like looking around like, there's something going to be happening.
I'm just trying to be more positive. I don't give a shit, Ben. I know you're trying your best to be a little bit better on things. So why do I need to add more, put more added stress onto you?
Wow.
Ben is still squinting his eye.
I'm squinting, but I kind of needed to hear that today or this week, actually. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take 80% of it and hope that 20% of it somewhere is going to be like, oh, shit, no. But thank you. I appreciate that.
And coffee helps. We're both trying to chug down as much caffeine as we can right now.
The coffee is helping a lot.
You know how we're always holding these mugs on every video recording. And even though we don't necessarily put the whole video out there, we do have these clips on social media.
Yeah.
And these mugs are always, can we get a mug sponsor? That's what I'm trying to ask. Can we get like a mug company to sponsor us? Are there any large Asian-owned mug companies that can sponsor us? Because right now I'm holding a cup from our friend who used to work at Bear Burger.
Oh.
Yes. So
I didn't even notice from Bear Burger. These are nice mugs, actually.
These are nice mugs. He stole them from his job before he quit.
Nice. Good for him. Shout out to our friend. We know where you are.
He's in Japan.
He's in Japan. We miss you dearly.
Anyway, so if you guys are a large enough Asian-owned pottery company,
yeah,
is it
sure,
pottery?
Fuck it. Yeah, ceramics,
kitchenware.
If you just work in a restaurant,
give us some money. We'll hold these.
just turn it to money. So yeah, give us mug money.
We'll hold your mugs. Anyways, yeah. So if you are a small Asian company, you don't have to give us money. I will buy your glassware. Just send me the link, and then we'll hold your thing. Give you like a free plug, a free natural plug or something.
I'll do even better. If you have extra mugs, let us borrow it, and after we're done with it, we'll just return it to you.
How the fuck? Is it a library for mugs?
We'll clean it. Well, we can wash it at least. We'll wash it for you. You might have to pay for shipping though.
Back and forth.
Shipping is not concluded. For a disclaimer.
Oh god, because we're making no money.
Yes. Are we back in the red?
We're back in the red.
You know what we got to do? What's that new platform now? It's called Rumble.
I actually have no idea what that is.
You don't know Rumble?
Rumble?
Rumble is like the...
Are you ready? Oh, wait. I can't say that line.
Why? Oh, is it copyright?
I think it is. Yeah. Michael Buffer?
Are you ready to fumble? Can we say that? We can say that, right?
I guess technically.
So Rumble is the new YouTube platform. So it's for all the people that get banned on YouTube.
Oh, fuck.
They open Rumble now.
I hate migrating to a platform where it's just a bunch of people that have been banned on something else. Because usually a good percentage of those people are banned for legitimate reasons.
You're probably going to be... You're going to see... The lineup, it's like Alex Jones. I'm not joking. I don't know if he's actually on it. It's like Donald Trump, Andrew Tate, and then it's like Worst Asian Podcast, number 4, trending right now.
Dude, we're gonna get hated on. That's a platform built for them to hate us, minority people.
It's gonna send us back. Actually, it's gonna actually reignite Asian hate crime. If anything, that's how
bad
it is. By the way,
disclaimer: I don't want Rumble to sue us. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making a joke.
Yes, these are all jokes. That's another thing. A lot of people have not been taking our shit. They've been taking it too seriously.
Yeah, come on, guys. We're just a bunch of idiots on the internet.
Yeah, we don't have caffeine in our system. It's 7 a.m. right now.
Plus, you and I genuinely don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think that's the crazy thing.
Our skin is sometimes too thick.
We don't really give a fuck.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're doing another news update. News. I'm trying to pronounce.
Oh, that was moist.
I'm trying to pronunciate more because I've realized the more excited I get, the less I pronunciate.
Pronunciate or enunciate?
What's the difference?
Is pronunciate a word?
How do you say
pronounce?
Pronounce. So
announce?
Can you turn pronounce into pronunciate?
Actually, is that a word?
This shows you how little English we actually know.
Oh my god! For people that speak a lot, I feel like our English and grammar it's deteriorating as we speak.
So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to enunciate a little bit better because between my mouth always being full of coffee and me getting too excited.
Yo. Yeah.
Anyways, today we're doing another news update episode. We thought about not doing this as much, but 2 reasons. Number 1, we're out of ideas.
That's the main idea. That's the main point.
No, but in all seriousness, these news update episodes actually do the best in terms of downloads. So I'm going to give you what you want. You people apparently want to hear us more talk about the news. So we'll do this a little bit more often.
Is that true?
That actually is true. Why are you squinting?
No, because it's like people are paying attention to us for news.
Well, this is not real news. I think they're paying attention to these bullshit topics within the news episode.
Imagine we had our own news channel. Like we're in suits and shit. It's like, KBBQ live.
KBBQ.
Right? That's our ongoing joke. Reporting in, we got meteorologist Lingjie breaking live from Flushing Mall. How's it in there?
Flushing Mall doesn't exist.
Oh, breaking news. Flushing Mall has been closed down.
For 10 years.
For 10 years now. How's it inside?
It's now a new giant mall.
There we go. It's breaking live. Look at that. Exclusive here.
Another goldfish memory for Ben.
There we go.
All right, guys. We're going to talk about some Asian topics. Remember, these are not necessarily the hard-hitting Asian news topics. We're not talking about some controversies in politics, U.S. politics, or global economy, stuff like that. We're just talking about things that are a little bit entertaining. Unless, Ben, you have a global Asian news topic.
I'm actually looking right now. No, I don't think so. I have bullshit-ass news.
All right, Ben, what is your first bullshit Asian news topic of today?
Oh, man, I don't know where to start with this. Let's see. So, I don't know if you know, but our favorite guy, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Say hi to your mother for me, right? That's what he's known for.
And Mark Wahlburgers?
Wahlburgers, yes. Have you? Wait, I never had one.
I've never had one either.
Okay. Well, Mr. Mark Wahlberger, you know he gets a lot of flack for being considered like a racist back then, right?
Earlier in his life, he went to jail for hate crimes against some Vietnamese people.
Yeah, he was young, but he beat the shit out of 2 of them for like assault, attempted murder.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of controversy because he gave the SAG award for,
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
That's like a side adjacent topic. The fact that movie took home a lot of
SAGs.
A lot of SAGs.
A lot of SAG.
What's SAG stand for? Screen Actors Guild. Oh, Award. There we go. I just solved the whole thing by myself.
There you go.
Anyways, yeah, that movie took home a lot of awards that night. And yes, Mark handed the award for best cast.
Yeah, he's like, say hi to your mother for me. Here's a prize for you.
He didn't say that.
He did not say that. But a lot of people still haven't forgotten.
Yes.
And he's gotten a lot of flack for it. I think he also got involved with another hate crime. That's why. Back then, he jumped a bunch of like Indian dudes.
This was when he was younger.
This was when he was younger. He's like, he likes to be a equal opportunist racist.
Oh my God.
So that was the thing. He was younger. I personally think that he paid the time,
So just to clarify, during that award ceremony, he did not do anything controversial.
No,
Okay, fine.
nothing whatsoever.
It's just the fact that people thought that him presenting that award was not in good taste given
It
his
was
history.
insensitive, yeah. To me, I was like maybe they did it on purpose to try to make amends. Me personally, that's the way I saw it.
Do you know if Mark, throughout his later career or his later life, has tried to make amends for that in any way? Either through charity work or advocating for something else?
I know what you're saying.
Has he acknowledged that part of his life whatsoever? Or has he just brushed it under the rug?
No, that's the thing. He admitted, he's like, hey, I fucked up. I was younger. I was a kid. I fucked up. He did the time. I don't know exactly what he did to make it better on top of it.
Right, because I would say just doing the physical jail time in itself is not enough usually to say that you're a new person. I think by law, yes, you've done your time, right? Technically, you've done your time, but I'm saying in terms of you reforming as a human being on whatever type of crime that you're doing, you probably have to do a little bit more.
But at the same time, it's like, how much more do we have to punish the guy? Like he's almost 60. He hasn't done anything recent. It's like, hey guys, guess what? I went to my favorite Vietnamese people and slapped them. No, he hasn't done anything.
So this is 30, 40 years
This
ago,
was
probably.
a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm not Vietnamese and I don't know the exact extent of it, but I don't know. I think
it's a touchy subject for sure.
Is. Yeah. So I didn't want to get all too heavy on it, but congratulations everywhere. Everything
everywhere all at once. We've been talking about this thing since it first came out. I haven't gotten my wife to watch the movie.
Really?
My Asian wife.
Your Asian wife, yes. I think she would enjoy this Asian movie.
Whoa, here's the thing. It's not an Asian movie per se, right?
Oh,
That's
you're right.
That's the whole point. It's
That's
a great
true.
Western film that is just happens to have an Asian family.
It's a good spaghetti Western movie. There you go, right? That's the best way to, and they see it, they're like, yo, this is not how they described it.
When we first saw the movie, we thought this was a great film.
Yeah.
I could not have imagined that it would blow up the way that it did, that other people would take it in such a good way and that it would get so much awards and everything.
Yeah. Shout out to Michelle Yeoh, because when we saw it before it premiered. We got invited by mistake. I don't actually know. Remember when we walked in? It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Everyone had their like 32-ounce coffees and shit.
And they had like a pen and a pad. They
actually had pads.
They were newspaper critics.
Yeah, like you had like the Variety in one side, the fucking Washington Post. I don't know, I'm making this shit up. And then it's like you see us and we're just like waving. It's like, hey guys, we're Asian Podcast. I was like, yeah, we're here for the free movie. We're like, is there popcorn?
Yo, the only thing we cared about when we were traveling to that screening was, you think there's gonna be free food?
I know. Imagine they had like a fucking.
We kept talking about that
hot breakfast,
and it turns out there was no free food.
Yeah, no breakfast burritos. No coffee.
There wasn't even the option for us to buy food. That's the thing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I would have bought something.
Yeah, there was a concession stand. Remember a private one?
Yeah,
lights were off.
Yeah, it was done.
I was like, can we just go in the back and like just microwave some popcorn? I was like, no.
Yeah. Anyways, Mark Wahlberg touched a subject. Let me know what you guys think about it.
Is he forgiven or not?
Should people be punished for the rest of their lives for something? In some cases, maybe yes. In some cases, maybe not. I personally don't know the fine details of what exactly he did early in his life and what he's done subsequently.
But he spent time in jail. I think if you spend time in jail, that's enough for me, personally, if you're a kid.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Okay, something that we love talking about on this podcast, Japanese birth rate.
What the fuck?
What, dude,
I think you do, but yes, that is... Yes, you are the professor of...
We have talked about this on multiple occasions.
We have, actually.
As a podcast hosted by a Korean man and a Chinese man, we love to talk about how Japanese people are not having sex enough.
I know you want to protect it because you're like, we need more anime. If anime dies, we are so fucked.
I am so fucked. My form of entertainment is gone.
That is true, actually. Yeah, it's like 80% of your fucking thing.
So now we have actual numbers. Okay, here we go. According to the Japanese Health Ministry, the total number of births in 2022, this past year, declined 5% to less than 800,000 new births.
Whoa.
So that the entire year of 2022, there were only 800 new tiny Japanese babies.
Whoa, it's less. Wow.
Yes. So because there's less births and the population lives a long time, shout out to Sushi and...
You mean that's not like it was a name? You're like, yo, shout out to Sushi, son. Yo, my guy's like, yo, shout out to our favorite guy, Toyota.
I'm trying to shout out the Japanese diet. What's the Japanese diet?
Oh, God.
Anyways, because the population lives so long,
yeah.
On the flip side, there's less and less babies being born.
Yeah.
I think Japan is like the third largest economy in all the world.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Behind America and China.
You know, I like you go, I think it is. Is that true? Yes, it's definitely true. This is what the viewers wanted. Our fucking bullshit ass news analysis from KBBQ Live. All right, go on.
You know, when you're unsure of a fact, double down on it.
That's what I do at my job.
The more confident you sound, the more you are actually correct.
I do that at my job. I'll say, are you sure, Ben? Is that where it goes? Oh, absolutely.
History is written by the victors. Does that somehow apply here?
That isn't wrong, actually. But yes.
Anyway, so the aging population of Japan has become like the biggest financial burden on the whole government.
What the fuck?
No, I'm being serious because they actually care for their old people there as opposed to
That is true.
in some other countries. Wink, wink, where we are.
Yeah, also Korea actually does a terrible job of doing that.
Caring for the elderly?
Yeah. Korea, actually, one of the highest, this is real news, actually. One of the reasons why a lot of like our suicide rates have been increasing is because a lot of the elderly can't afford to live.
Also, they're not being taken care of. Like, there isn't a social safety net for them to fall back on.
Yeah, so I know we complain about Social Security here.
Yeah.
For what we got still, it's not bad compared to fucking like South Korea, which has a lot of things going for them. Yeah, sorry. Anyway.
This is actually the lowest birth rate in Japan in over 100 years.
Man, whoa.
Yeah, that's 100, Ben, just in case you didn't know.
800.
Since 1899. It's the lowest birth rate since 1899 in Japan.
To put that in perspective, I think that's before the fucking Spanish flu. That's before 2 fucking world wars.
Yes, but
holy shit.
Yeah, so it's actually not good. The government has always been trying to boost it. They have like different programs. They're trying to
like,
make
have
it
sex with each other.
Do you mean like just the government officials are having sex with each other? Hey guys, we have to take this into our own hands.
Literally. Oh shit.
The main reasons why is because it's very expensive to have kids. And people have to work so damn much. There is not so much of a want from young Japanese citizens to want to have kids early or just to want to have kids at all.
Gotcha.
So the government is trying to incentivize people by having, let's say, programs to take care of kids, nannies, babysitters, stuff like that. Like they're trying to give you money to have kids too.
Orgies,
yes. This is why you don't run for a government office, Ben, because your ideas are trash.
Look, you say it's trash, but then while the numbers are going up, my polls numbers are
your poll numbers.
They're actually increasing. They might not like the method, but it's effective.
Is it effective?
I don't know.
Another reason why the government thinks kids aren't having more kids is because they believe romantic ability has been lost among this new generation. That kids don't know how to communicate in real life, but they know how to communicate very well, let's say via social media and online stuff.
This is going back to the whole, one of our favorite episodes, Asian masculinity.
They're not saying this about men. They're saying this about just the entire Japanese young population, female and male, that they don't know how to communicate well with each other. So it's not leading to romantic opportunities.
They're not fucking.
Yes, Ben.
They're not fucking.
I like how you boil it down to something as simple as that.
It's true, though. Like, they're not fucking enough. Yo, we gotta... Oh, you're married. I gotta go to Japan. I gotta go to Japan. This is what it sounds like.
Ben's going to solve the entire problem himself. He's like, guys, I'm going to taint your blood pool, your pure Japanese blood
Their
pool.
intelligent blood pool. They're at a point of desperation.
What's the Japanese airline? ANA? Whatever.
Japan Air? I don't know, dude.
Sponsor a plane ticket for Ben to come to your country.
Ben's on. Give me one of those cool pod hotels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I get like those wooden slippers and I get a bonsai tree.
Wow.
I want that.
That's as much Japanese culture as you could think of.
Also, piggybacking on your facts and snacks, the average Japanese life expectancy is actually dropping now. It's actually not as what it used to be.
This is recently, right?
This is recent.
Okay.
So the newer generations of Japanese adults aren't living as long as the past generations. Unfortunately, is because of introduction to fast food has actually crippled their immaculate life expectancy.
Thank you, America.
Yeah, as America, we are fucking that up. The KFCs and the McDonald's. I'm being dead ass. Like, we're fucking up Japan in every way. Like, fast food is like, it's a bioweapon.
Yo, come on. Instant noodles are pretty bad for you, and that's not American. That is from their home country. Instant ramen, that shit is not good for you either. And
that's true. But that's like the one thing, right? If you had to take Japan And most of the time in Japan, like you get to eat well-cooked meals and shit, right?
Right. Well-balanced meals, vegetables,
Right.
fish,
A lot of
meat.
fish.
Yeah, a lot of fish, which is good for you. Omega-3 fatty acids, all that shit.
So yeah, Japan, keep fucking.
That's all Ben has to say.
That's it. I'm just making sure. Fuck you, son. Or whatever. Japan is going to be pissed off right now.
What news do you have, Ben?
So speaking of, I guess,
Fucking?
Hong Kong and Taiwan, actually, there's a problem with tourism. They have to fix it. So they're willing to pay people to come visit them.
They're not paying people. They're giving people free plane tickets.
Dude, that's paying people.
And to be more technical, I've heard from some people, they're not really just giving you a free plane ticket. They're giving you, let's say, a BOGO. Buy one, get one free. Something like that.
Bro, that's amazing still, regardless.
Yes, I know. It's free. So they're incentivizing you. They're financially incentivizing you
Yes.
to visit their country now. Because
Yes.
tourists have all that money.
Why didn't Lingjie just like fucking hijack my whole thing?
Sorry.
He's like, this? That Lingjie's like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna take this whole shit over.
I'm not gonna interrupt you. Please go.
No, that's it. You fuck. Yeah, what Lingjie said. Yeah, tourism is low. Japan needs to fuck more.
I'm coughing.
Lingjie's dying.
right.
That's what I got. What do you got now?
We're a little bit late on this since we don't do these news updates really that often. You saw that whole thing where our boy, our BFF,
Justin Bieber.
Simu Liu,
Oh shit, our other boy. Simu, what's up, dog?
he was playing in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game.
Yes, he was.
What's the controversy? I'm sure you saw this.
I don't know. He did push-ups.
Whoa.
I don't. That's it.
During the game, you know how when you visit baseball games, basketball games, sometimes they have like kiss cam,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
So they
yeah.
pants like a couple and they make them kiss.
Yeah.
But they also have this thing where they do celebrity lookalikes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see where this is going now.
So they did a celebrity lookalike for Simu Liu, right? And they just panned to someone that they thought looked like them.
Oh man,
I don't want to hate on the person that was put on to the big, what's the big screen called?
a jumbotron.
Oh my God. Ben knew the answer. So they put Simu Liu's picture on the big Jumbotron and they put another fan that was in the arena at the time and they put celebrity lookalike all-star game, right?
Okay.
I'm going to show you, Ben. I want your reaction to this. And once again, I'm not shitting on this person, okay? I'm just shitting on that. They couldn't find anyone else in the whole audience.
And for the record, what I love about these news updates is when Lingjie surprises me with actual photos or videos, because these are my genuine reactions.
This is what someone that was operating the Jumbotron camera thought looks like Simu Liu. If you guys haven't seen this picture, just Google it. Nothing against this person, obviously.
Oh shit, that's what Simu Liu looked like in high school, probably. But I want to ask Lingjie, what is your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was, that's pretty fucked up. You literally could not find another Asian male that looks like him. I'm not even trying to say that looks good or that this person does not look attractive, but just physically, feature-wise, looks like Simu. Ben's laughing while he's drinking his coffee. Now, the other part of me that's trying to be a little bit more understanding. I've been to games where they do these celebrity lookalikes, and sometimes they purposely make it funny. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? And then they'll show someone that looks nothing like him because it's comical, right? Because they'll have a picture of Arnold in like his thong and he's super built.
Yeah.
So maybe they were trying to make a joke about it?
So
Come on, dude.
going back to what you're saying, I think the main mistake about that whole thing is if you want to do something like that, if you notice, the first thing is they take a over the top character. And I think that was the main issue.
Okay, it has to be over the top. So like,
yeah, that's kind of the rule, right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, his peak career, he's like naked and jacked.
Yeah, or like it has to be like one of his characters he played. Like it has to be like the Terminator Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
Oh, now it's a satire.
You just find someone in a leather jacket with sunglasses, right? And then you say that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Then you can make a joke about it.
Yeah, because this is just like, all right, let me look for the Asian dude that's wearing a white tee.
Not even a white tee. It's a regular picture of Simu. It's not even him naked or anything. It's just his face.
It's lazy.
It's lazy. It's lazy racism.
It's lazy racism. Was Simu upset?
He tweeted something like, "Great game, glad to be invited, but what the fuck?"
Well, at least he has a good sense of humor about it, unless he's actually pissed. But he's always been able to take criticism really well.
This is not even criticism about him.
Well, if I had to think glass half full, imagine that kid though. He's probably like, oh my God, they think I look like Simu Liu.
I also hope that kid doesn't get any shit from people on the internet.
Well, I hope not.
I don't want that kid to have any negative consequences because of this. Because why would you want to get coverage on you? The coverage is basically gonna say, if you boil it down, this kid looks nothing like handsome Simu Liu.
Leave the kid alone. I think it's kind of funny because it's so bad that it's just like, oh God. Also, like, I think this was like one of the worst All-Star weekends ever. Like,
Yeah.
I think I had the lowest numbers in over 20 years.
Side note, the dunk contest is absolute shit this past decade.
The
The only time it's been good
Some were good.
is Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, anytime it was Aaron Gordon involved with Zach LaVine, the 2 times they did, that was great.
But maybe the past 20 years, that's the only time it's been good.
I would say also the only other time is when for some reason, the Knicks are always pretty relevant in the slam dunk contest.
But they always take a random rookie who's played 3 games off the bench.
I mean, this one we sucked. It was Jericho Sims. He was terrible.
Yes, he was.
That was disgusting. Obi Toppin, shout out to Obi. He killed it. So I'll give you that.
That was last year, right? Or the previous year?
Then we had, the God, Nate the Great, Nate Robinson.
Oh,
Remember that?
yes. Nate was a Knick, and he did win.
Actually, the Knicks are doing well this year.
Yes, they are. We just jinxed it.
Yeah, I was just saying,
we just fucked it up.
They're on a 7-game win streak.
Ben's looking for wood to knock on. Knock on your head, Ben. It's very hollow. It's making a hollow noise.
There you go.
Let's get back on topic because they're not here to hear us talk about basketball.
They're not?
What other shitty news do you have that I will not take over?
Oh, I thought this was really funny. There was a drug lord from Thailand. He's been getting surgery on his face to look like a handsome Korean guy to evade the authorities for months. And now he has just been apprehended. So imagine this dude is like, oh, what do I do? Let me change my name, but let me just try to look like a different fucking race. And the fact that he said handsome Korean man, I was like, what the fuck?
Was his long-term plan to sneak into South Korea and just live there?
And become a K-drama star, I
He
guess.
was going to be the new member of BTS while they're in military service.
Yeah. Well, imagine that shit, like going that kind of length.
It's crazy because last week you talked about the fact that there was a European white lady who did all that surgery to look more like a Korean woman.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's another Asian person trying to look like a different Asian. Dude, when you have that kind of money, I feel there are so many better ways to hide or evade authority,
right?
Than just to change your name and look more Korean. Because you're probably living the exact same life.
Yo,
you just look different. So it's not as if you're in a different house. You're now in like a shitty shack somewhere. You're still in that mansion paid by your drug money.
Imagine he's literally going to like the same barber, the same church. I still drop my kids off at the same school. They have the same teachers and shit. And like it's like Bobby Valentine when he wore the mustache and the sunglasses.
This is a very obscure New York Mets reference.
But back then there was his manager, right? And in the dugout, he got ejected.
Baseball manager.
And
So when you get ejected from a baseball game as a manager, you have to physically leave the dugout. So you can't be a participant of the game whatsoever.
Yes. And our guy Bobby V came out with sunglasses and shit and a mustache.
And a fake mustache.
And people were like, I like how Bobby V just came back. It's like, dude.
Just imagine if Ben was doing this podcast, but all he did was put on sunglasses and a fake mustache. And he's like, I'm not Ben.
I'm not Ben. What are you talking about? I'm Benicio.
So this guy was caught soon afterwards. Did he finish his plastic surgery? Did he go?
I saw before and after pictures. It wasn't that great. Like, he still pretty much looked the same. He just looked like he got like beat into a pulp. Like, it didn't look good. It was like botched surgeries and shit.
All right, my turn. Speaking of great, hard-hitting, actual Asian news.
Oh, yes, please.
Study finds that Asian and European men saw the largest increase to penis size in the past 3 decades. Give me your thoughts.
It's absolutely correct. And you said these past. I was gonna say these penis 30. You said these past 30 years.
Yes, 3
That's
decades.
literally our life expectancy. So that means our penises have been increasing by the decade. So congratulations. I'm gonna do a fist bump for you.
This doesn't affect us, right? Every subsequent person that's born during these 3 decades has a larger penis. That's how the study works.
Nope.
Ben's like,
nope. That's not how it works for me.
so your penis now is bigger than when it was 10 years ago.
I mean, I hope so. I would like to think so.
Are you still growing?
I
Physically, I mean, not just your penis.
think I'm growing sideways at this point. I wish I was going, vertically. But that's a great research.
Researchers analyzed the results of 75 studies since 1940
What?
that measured erect penises in laboratories around the world.
Okay.
Data from over 55,000 men
Wow.
were then adjusted for age, demographic, region, population, yada yada.
Really?
And they found that the world's average erect penis size grew from they're in the metric system.
All right, let's hear it.
I can't process this.
I
Okay.
could convert it.
Okay. average world penis size grew from 12.25 centimeters.
Okay, so that's 18 inches. Go on.
It grew to 15.23 centimeters.
Okay, so
in the past 3 decades.
Okay, so it ranges from 16 inches to 18 inches. That's what it say. That makes about sense. You gotta take the average median, and then you gotta do the hypotenuse.
The circumference of the circle.
Exactly. What is it? Pi equals radar? Yeah, that. That's what
Radar. What is radar?
Right. That's the formula.
That's a 24% increase. Which
oh
is
shit! that's an actual real number.
That's a real number.
Oh shit!
Even if you don't know about what that is in terms of inches, that's 24% larger than it was 3 decades ago.
Damn.
What do you think accounts for that? Just better dieting? You know how they say poor people, when they get more affluent and they have more money and there's generational wealth,
The penis grows?
I wasn't talking about the height of the person in general. That
yes.
kids do get taller than their parents are, because
from like diet, nutrition, especially nutrition.
Because you have more exposure to better quality food when you're a kid than your parents do. So theoretically,
even medical care.
So aside from the actual DNA part of it, you do have more nourishment. So you have the opportunity to get taller. But I'm not sure how that works for penises.
Our penises are well nourished. I guess that's kind of what you're trying to say, no? It's like they're literally feeding it from the hole of the penis mouth. They're like, oh, it's time to eat.
Once again, guys, you wanted these news episodes.
I feel like Lingjie just finds like Asian penis news. That's what he types in. Penile Asian news today.
You asked for these episodes. This is what you get, okay?
They found this article.
What piece of news do you have, Ben, that's not penis related, hopefully?
Oh, Physical 100. That's what I want to talk about.
Physical 100, the show that you did not watch.
I saw the beginning episode, the first one. Yo, they're fucking jacked. And I'm not lying. Some of the girls, I'm like...
The female wrestler, the one that I was rooting for.
The one she could like pick up people, right?
I'm not sure if that's the same one. No. That's the really broad one. I'm talking about the tall, lean wrestler who's like kind of a... Fuck, I forgot. I'm married. She's kind of...
Oh,
she's kind of...
He's squinting right now.
She's kind of... What's a word to say a woman is attractive without getting yourself divorced?
She's easy on the eyes. Oh no, she's symmetrical, right? That's your thing.
Her face and her body are very symmetrical.
The body part you fucked up on, bro. You were supposed to say body. That's worse than face, bro. You can say face, but body that's where you, even as a single man, I know that. You know what? Never talk about another woman's body.
As a married man, whenever I look at another woman, my eyes instantly do the blurring effect.
It just censors everything.
It gets pixelated. It gets
Japanese
pixelated.
porn. It's just like...
It just gets pixelated. I can't look at women. It just gets instantly pixelated.
When Lingjie looks at a female, he's just instantly like, yo, I think I'm gay. Other women, that is. He's just like, yo.
Anyways, Ben, I want you to make some remarks about the women on
on behalf of myself, not you, right? This is all my
yes.
And there's something hot about just like them being able to like just seeing technique.
Yeah,
it's like wow.
Wrestling technique, physical abilities, like how much they can lift. Yo, it's crazy.
I don't know what it is, but like Asians in general, I love it because it's breaking the stereotype, the Asian diaspora, as you like to say.
Diaspora. I also think it's good because traditionally the attractive Asian body has always been a certain slender type.
Very slender.
These women are just breaking that stereotype and showing you that you can be fit, muscular, and just be just as attractive.
I've been trying to urge women, like, they go, oh, I don't want to lift because it makes me look too brolic. I'm like, no, unless you're taking like, protein. No, like you have to take, like, you have to be juicing in order to like look like fucking big.
When you're a woman?
Yeah, for women.
Because DNA wise, it's hard for women to build that kind of muscle naturally. Right. Some people probably do.
Some women have great genetics. Yes. You have to be great on your diet. You're probably taking some kind of natural supplements, whether it's creatine, right? That I get. But some of the levels that these girls see, they think they can achieve it, but it's like realistically, it's almost impossible. Like unless you lean out.
Women are scared to do weightlifting in the gym because
they're worried about looking very butch or.
Plus, if you look like that, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you're comfortable with, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
How good would it feel to know that you can bench more than your partner?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That would be like kind of cool. Side note though, I like how you are telling women to go to the gym more when you yourself do not go to the gym.
I go to the gym. I just go to the kitchen a lot more. There's a fucking difference.
You should put a dumbbell next to your stove. Would that help you? Put a dumbbell inside your fridge.
Like my fucking frying pan handles are just dumbbells and shit. I'm just like lifting it.
Yeah, that show's great.
Yeah, it is very motivating
Yeah.
for me to be like, oh, I should probably like not have that second bag of chips. Just keep it in one.
While you're watching the show.
Yeah, it's like, I'll have one.
And scarfing down like a whole bunch of what's a really fatty Korean snack?
Pork belly.
That actually is true. Okay. I mean, you struggle to think of something, but actually it's true. Like you're scarfing down Korean barbecue while you're watching the show.
Yeah. There are a bunch of Korean people eating it while drinking soju, and they're like, I should probably do some push-ups right now.
Great show. Just watch that shit. I hope they do a second season. I also hope, and is this wrong for me to say? I hope they don't do like a Western version of it.
Oh, dude, they will.
I don't think I would watch it as much.
Yeah,
personally,
I agree. Because it's like, I feel like we've done it so much here.
We've seen so many Caucasian people be buff and big like that, women and female.
Yeah, we have like the world's strongest man. I'm pretty sure they have one for women. They have, obviously they have all these bodybuilding competitions.
Yeah.
And this is the first time where we get to see Asians of all types, just like of all builds and sizes. Like, wow, like they exist. Yeah, Korea has a really strong, fitness following, I would say.
That's good.
It is good.
Are you basing that off of your social media feed where there are a lot of fitness Korean influencers?
Yes, and this is all research purposes only. When I like these females, then you're probably asking, like, Ben, why are they all females and not males? It's because that's how much I care. I think the male part has taken care of itself. I got to make sure the female.
Okay. My next thing is
Oh, yes.
oh fuck.
What kind of penis news do you have now?
You know what? I swear to God.
You're putting your coffee now, so it must be good.
I did not do this on purpose, okay?
Oh, boy.
I talked about Japan birth rates. I talked about increased penis. My next one is like a combination of both somehow. I swear to God, I did not do this on purpose.
I think you did, subconsciously.
So on the Japanese airline, during the flight, a passenger was asked for a vegan option to a meal. He was offered a single banana and a pair of chopsticks.
What the fuck? That has nothing to do now. Oh shit! But that's good.
I
For
mean,
real, that's what they gave him.
yeah.
Yeah, good. Fuck you for fucking. They gave him a pair of chopsticks.
I don't want to call out the airline because I'm afraid that we might get sued.
Oh fuck that! No, I love it, bro. That's fucking epic.
Look, long shaped. It's all stuff with the same shape. All my news articles
very phallic. I realize.
So this passenger actually flew business class.
Sucker.
You would think this would happen if you're flying coach, right? You pay for the cheapest tickets and you think you're going to be treated poorly, so this is your vegan option. But the fact that you fly business class or first class and this is the only vegan option that they have for you.
Yo, fucking epic for the fucking flight attendant for giving that shit. If you're business class, that's where you got the chopstick. But if you're economy, they give you a napkin and shit.
Japanese culture can be very vegetarian friendly, but I don't know if it can be vegan friendly. Can it?
It's because there's so much fish stock in a lot of their shit.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, miso soup technically has fish stock in it.
So it's hard to be vegan. What's those people that eat
pescatarian?
Yes, you could be that in Japan very easily.
Yeah, easily, hands down. I remember I tried being a vegetarian for like a few months. Dude, it was so fucking hard. And I remember I ate the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
So imagine being a vegan. But shout out to the flight attendant. They gave a fucking banana. That is fucking epic.
So this passenger, when he got the banana, he thought, oh, great, this is an appetizer for my full meal. And then when he was done, he was told, this is your entire meal.
They gave him a second banana.
Here's your main entree, 2 bananas.
Oh my God, man. Oh, I love that. That's great news.
I'm going to show you a picture that the passenger took. It's actually kind of funny.
I gotta see it. But they made it so pretty.
And it looks like he has a nice glass of white wine with it.
Oh, that's great, man.
I mean, this is not really news. I just thought it was kind of funny. When I was looking through news, this popped up. I was like, we have to talk about this.
That's epic, man.
What do you have, Ben?
I think, it is kind of in the anime realm, but...
anime, yes. I'm so ready for this. I love when you tell me anime news.
So, I don't know if it's anime now. The classic Spirited Away.
Spirited Away, yes.
Miyazaki, right? They're going to do a live action play. I don't know if you knew that.
Live action play? What, on Broadway or just in Japan somewhere?
I'm not too sure. That part, I'm not too... I was trying to look for it. It looks like it's coming soon, within March and April.
That actually would be kind of cool. I'm trying to picture Spirited Away as a live, let's say, theater show.
I saw some pictures of it. It looks really great. Like the costume, when they make all the creatures, it looks great.
The thing about the movie is there's this great world building. and there's
Yeah.
like great costumes. There's like this whole set and everything.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff would be really hard to translate to something live.
You have to be really creative of how to like pull off some of these scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing that. I thought that was really cool. I actually would like to go see that.
Would you actually have you even seen the original movie itself?
I saw one of his films. One.
Which
and
one?
I remember,
My Neighbor Totoro?
is it My Neighbor Totoro? Is that the one where in the beginning, like the parents are driving and then they found that like cool forest thing? Or is that Spirited Away?
That's Spirited Away.
Okay, there you go. Then I did watch Spirited Away. I remember I finished watching. I was like, man, they left me like happy but empty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of has like this.
Can you spoil a movie that old?
No, you can spoil it. Like it's kind of like, yo,
Actually,
it's
you
like
know what?
spoiling Lion King. You should have fucking watched Lion King by now.
Simba becomes the king.
Does he? Oh, there you go. Yes, he becomes president of the United Forest and shit.
United Forest.
United Jungle and shit.
It's also one of those things where most of the times when I watch anime that's really old and I watch it now, just based on the visuals and like the style, I feel it's not as good. But Spirited Away, I rewatched the past couple years ago, and I was still just as blown away by it as I was like a long time ago.
I know what you mean. But that is true about the animation part of it.
It's like if you
Mid.
watch Dragon Ball, the original version, like
Oh
not
my gosh.
remastered right now, it would just seem
Yeah.
like it's trash anime.
Yeah, like you still see like dust particles in like someone, right? You can see it,
Right.
right? That is true.
Some things
actually.
don't age very well.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I saw some of the screenshots of when they did the play, and I was like, wow, that actually looks really interesting. Like it looked good enough. I would pay money to see it.
Have you ever seen the thing where people don't know how to pronounce Ghibli versus Ghibli?
No, but I can see a lot of people fucking that up.
Because
Myself
the
included.
word itself is based on some Italian word, Ghibli,
Okay, yeah.
but Miyazaki himself pronounces it Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Ghibli. So he took inspiration from the Italian word Ghibli,
Right.
but when he created his studio, he himself pronounces it Ghibli. So who's actually correct? The actual origin of the word or the man himself who created the studio? Ghibli.
It's both technically correct. It's just, I think when you say both ways, now what it does is that it allows you to like actually differentiate. Like, oh, when they say Studio Ghibli, they're like, oh, they're talking about Miyazaki's. When they talk about Ghibli, it's like, oh, they're talking about the Italian shit. But
Yeah, exactly. So I think you shouldn't give shit. I don't care if you say it either way, but the more official way, just based on you talking about the studio that makes the animations, should be
Yes.
Ghibli, because that's how the creator did it.
I agree. Yeah.
So your name is Ben. If you didn't
Yes.
like to say Ben and you just your whole life pronounced it
Ben.
Ben,
Ben.
Bin,
Ben.
then how can I tell you that's not how you pronounce your name? You are Bean.
I am. Yes, I am Ben. I sound French or some shit.
Okay. My bit of news. This is not about Japan and this is not about penises. I swear to God, it's not even adjacently close to it. You're smirking, but I swear to God, it's not. Okay, here in America,
Oh, shit.
every citizen gets a social security number. It's like this identifying number, and it's also for like when you retire. But by the time we retire, there's gonna be no social security safety net for us anyway. So,
Oh God, don't remind me.
anyways, it's just a way of differentiating you from everyone else. If there's a bunch of Ben-Ons in the world, or I should say, if there's a bunch of Ben-Ons in America, the way
Okay.
that you would legally differentiate yourself is by your birthday and then your social security number, right?
Okay.
Because there could be other Ben-Ons being born on the exact same date, the same year as you.
Agreed.
In America, apparently, we are not very good at this because there were two Korean ladies. How do you pronounce this? Jieun. It's Korean. Jiyoung? Jieun.
Oh, June.
June?
Yeah, just June.
Okay, June. So there was two Korean ladies born on the exact same date, the exact same name, and America gave them the exact same social security number,
No fucking way.
and they're 31 years old right now.
Wow.
So it's not two newborn babies that got it, and it could be corrected before it actually negatively impacts their life.
Oh my God.
They're two fucking full-grown adults with the same name, same birthday, and the same social security number.
What are the chances? Imagine they're like a block away from each other too. Oh my God. That's
They're
like a
in
nightmare.
different states, by the way.
Yeah, but that's like a nightmare for jobs,
For
credit,
anything.
anything. For marriage.
So they've had problems where they've tried to, I guess, apply for certain things, and sometimes their thing gets triggered because they think someone else is committing identity theft.
Yeah.
They're the exact same thing. It's like one combined person, even though they're two separate people. You would think that it'd be so easy to solve. They've been struggling to get this solved.
I guess the main question is like, how does this relate to penis sizes? Okay, sorry, but seriously, that's fucking wild.
It's wild and so fucking frustrating because I'm not sure if you've done
I'm actually
anything
yeah.
related to the government.
It is very, very annoying.
even if you wanted like an extra copy of your social security card,
Yes.
just imagine how much paperwork that would probably take.
Now Social Security is they're trying to go more digital now. Just doing that alone for like my parents and stuff has been a fucking nightmare. So I can only imagine these Junes.
How would they even solve it? If they both,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
if the two of them physically walked into a branch together, hand in
Yeah.
hand, and said, "We are this. We need to get this fixed."
I'm literally just trying to think like, damn, that is so fucking hard and annoying. Speaking of like that kind of thing, not really news, but it's a story. This guy was talking about someone opened a credit card under his Social Security and shit.
Yeah.
They said like the person has actually been paying their card on time and like has really good credit. And he was saying how they actually improved his overall credit score.
Yo,
But this person has helped my credit score overall. So I'm thinking maybe this person actually isn't like it's not a crime. This guy actually thinks that he opened it under his own thing, and he thinks like that's
maybe he
his
has
online
a
credit.
similar name.
That's what I'm thinking. There's no way like if you're gonna open like if you're trying to commit a crime, you're just gonna max it out. But the fact that this guy's like he's paying his card on time, he's increasing the line of credit. He's helped my overall credit score. My credit's great.
Hey, listeners, if you want to help Ben increase his credit score,
That's my next.
please
thing.
slide into Ben's DM. He'll gladly give you his social security number.
I'm posting it on my my IG story as we speak.
You're supposed to post it on your Be Real.
I should.
So then it just disappears after a while.
Ooh.
Are you on Be Real?
I am not on Be Real.
I was
am
on Be
not.
Real for a very short period of time, and then it just completely fell off.
Is it dead now? It's dead, right? No
I
one
don't
does
think
that
it's
shit.
dead. I think IG is trying to come out with their own feature like it, or they already have.
Yeah, that's true. They could technically just
Zuckerberg takes everything.
yes, and so does Mark Wahlberg. No, different
I
Mark?
guess different Mark. Isn't Instagram Stories based off Snapchat?
Oh yeah.
It's the exact same shit, right?
Same shit, bro.
Instagram Reels is basically based off TikTok.
Yes, it is.
So Instagram is just trying to be the be-all platform for all this other shit.
They're just trying to be a conglomerate.
Yeah, just trying to steal everything.
Yeah.
Yo, I've actually read that in the past sometimes. Mark will basically, not that this is actually how it plays out. Mark Zuckerberg will go to a company and say, I want to acquire you for X number of money.
Yeah.
If we don't acquire you, we're basically going to create a competing service. And because we're at such a larger scale than you, we're going to kill you.
Shit.
So either
Yeah.
take my money for me to buy your company now, or I will just create a similar product.
Ooh.
Because Snapchat is not that big anymore, is it?
It's not what it used to be. Because it used to have like a stronger celebrity following. But now
They've all migrated to either Instagram or TikTok.
or TikTok especially.
Yeah.
So
All we're trying to say is, Mark, if you want to give us some money, we'll gladly give you whatever we have.
Mark is gonna buy the house next door.
Zuckerberg, not Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's not Wahlberg. And then he's just gonna hire 2 other Asian dudes. And he's gonna be like, this is the absolute worst Asian podcast. And he's like, hey, either I buy you guys out.
Or I got 2 guys in the backyard waiting right now.
Yeah, I got Bean and Lingjie.
Bean and Lingjie.
Lingjie, yo.
The Korean one is scarfing down tacos right now. He's trying to get in shape to be like Ben.
Actually, and they're both gonna be in the running for physical 200 and shit. There's just like better versions of us.
You think physical 100, the second season, should be physical 200? Would that just be stupid?
Or like, I don't know, 101. I don't know. Or 1000.
Is physical 200 better than physical 1000?
The only reason why is because then you gotta do, what about season 3?
Physical 3000.
10,000?
Well,
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say it. Wait.
season 2 do like a different country then. It's 100 South Koreans and then like let's say 100 Japanese.
It sounds like a war, buddy.
Okay. Actually. Okay.
No, obviously you're not saying that.
Bad
but
idea.
It's like, yeah, let's say our 100 most powerful.
It's basically a Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have one more, Ben? And then we'll just wrap this up.
Wasn't it your turn?
Is it my turn?
No, it is mine. Because I did the one. I just piggybacked on yours. So there was a Hong Kong socialite and model Abby Choi. This is kind of grim, but apparently her body has been found in soup.
Wait,
She's been murdered.
Who's the
and turned into
person?
soup. Abby Choi. She's a socialite / model. She's from Hong Kong.
Oh, I think my wife told me about this.
It's pretty bad, bro. So like every body part you can think of found in like soup and shit.
Who committed the murder?
Supposedly it's her husband.
Oh, crap.
And the husband's father.
Wow.
Supposedly. She was 28, I believe. It was over money.
Condolences to her and her family. That's pretty fucked up. Any news so far about why the 2 culprits did
They
it
said-
that way?
I don't know, bro. You know, some people, they just lose their shit. I don't know why. I don't know. They fed it to someone else, but they turned it into hot pot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's not something to end well on. Let me see if I
Ooh.
can find another piece of news from my thing over here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Is that grim?
That's kind of grim. Okay, Lego officially confirms Lego officially confirms the BTS set.
Get the fuck out.
My question to you is, how do you make Lego figurines, Lego human figurines look Asian?
They changed the yellow probably. And don't, I swear, if it's
Wait,
slanted
are
eyes.
Lego figurines yellow normally?
Yeah. Dude, are you fucking serious?
You know what's funny?
You're actually looking around right now. I see Lingjie's eyes are like, he's like panning everywhere. Lego people are yellow, bro. Like the Simpsons.
Oh.
Lingjie's like having a full like crisis. He's like, wait, you're saying, wait, you got yellow people in there? This sounds racist as fuck. Look, some yellow people right there. That's all it is.
It's such a money grab, and it's not that big of a piece of news. I had it written down. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I didn't want to end on a grim note like yours.
What was so grim? Oh, actually, it was pretty grim.
It was human hot pot soup.
Yeah, I guess the way they did it, right? That's the part.
On to our favorite segment of the whole podcast, ranting and raving. This is a part of the podcast where Ben and I like to... I'm still thinking about that human hot pot soup, man.
Really? It really fucked you up, huh?
Yeah, it's creepy.
It is creepy.
It's creepy as hell.
But if it's anything, I was like, I left a lot of stuff out, but while I was reading, I was like, damn, this is... Ugh.
Let's get to...
Oh, Lingjie's really like, he has like a bad taste in his mouth.
My
literally.
ranting and raving is about food, so I'm kind of like thrown off.
Oh, God. I'm sorry,
Anyways,
dude.
this is going to get even worse. Is it weird to be on an Asian diet?
You're not making this shit up.
I'm not. This was actually my ranting and raving. Is it impossible to lose weight on an Asian diet
Oh, dude, I think it's impossible.
while being on an Asian food diet?
Asian food is heavily seasoned when you
And
don't
it's
have rice.
very carb heavy, some form of carbs,
Korean food is just heavily salted.
which is bad for you.
Yeah, in theory. I mean, there's a lot of nutritional value to it, like vitamins, minerals, fiber, for sure.
Probiotics, stuff like that.
There's so much rice you got. You want to eat rice every time.
We pair rice and noodles with a lot of different things. It's always a main dish of some sort, and it's always paired with rice, or it's in the rice, or it's in the noodles.
Yeah.
So it's like at least 50% carbs on everything.
Even like soups, I would say there's still some sort of starch in it.
And the soups are also very, very heavily seasoned.
Is that what you're going through right now? You're trying to go on a diet, but like you've been like kind of like, oh, you know what? As long as I eat this without rice, it's okay. And you're like, this is not the same.
It's hard for me because I try to cook for my family. So if I'm cooking for my son, it's really hard to, let's say, cook a single portion of...
Got you. You want to make a big ass portion. It's just like...
Traditional Chinese cooking is usually you eat rice with a bunch of dishes, right? So a vegetable and like 2 proteins, a fish, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make those things in such small portions that they just last a single day. So I actually do a lot of fried rice because fried rice, at least I can cook in small portions and it's mainly just for him.
That is hard. You're right.
If I was like single, it'd be so much easier to be on diet because you could just cook chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that is very,
I'm
very
looking at
true.
you while I'm saying that as to say, that's another reason why you should have no excuses, Ben.
Hey, yo, I want to say for most part, I don't eat a lot of junk food. I just eat a lot.
When you do eat, you eat a lot.
That's it. You know, like the packet of chicken, I have like 6 like thighs in it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like family. I can eat the whole shit in one sitting.
And that's one meal as opposed to that being like the whole day's worth of
That
meal.
whole thing. And like I can have literally like a head of broccoli. And I'll eat that in one meal. Like people get surprised about the amount of chicken I can eat.
It makes me wonder, how do Asian people that live in Asian countries actually diet when they diet?
So like all those people on Physical 100, like none of their diet is like Korean based.
It's just Western chicken and broccoli?
Chicken and broccoli, a lot of eggs, protein shakes.
Protein shakes that way?
Yeah, dude, that's it. A lot of just bland ass food. That's all it is.
That actually kind of sucks.
It does. Yeah, because like even Korean barbecue, there's a lot of salt and there's a lot of sugar in that shit.
Yes, there's a lot of sugar. That's why it's delicious.
Yeah, so you know, like they can't even eat that.
So diet food is like the one thing that the whole world can just unite around.
Yeah, I guess it's like
chicken and broccoli will solve world peace.
I think there was like some Italian dude. He's like a bodybuilder. At his family table, you see them all eating like fucking lasagna, pasta, bread. And then you should see him literally eating like chicken and like a fucking head of lettuce. And it's like not even the good one. It's like the regular shitty iceberg lettuce.
No nutritional value.
None.
That's zero.
He's just eating out of a fucking like Tupperware carton. Like it's not even on a plate. He's like, no, just fucking, let me just bite into it and shit.
Dieting sucks. All right, Ben. What do you have to rant or rave about this week, Ben?
So I've been using the sauna a lot now. I'm learning a lot of things about sauna etiquette.
Penis etiquette.
Oh, penis etiquette. Yes, yes. A lot of penises.
Once again, guys, you asked for this episode.
Yes, exactly. I highly recommend the sauna. I think it's really helped my circulation with my blood. I feel it with the bloating.
I thought you were going to say penis.
It's been helping with my penis circulation. No, so what I was going to say is that like I went yesterday and this guy comes in, our old ass Asian dude.
Okay.
And it's a small sauna. And I'm a big guy, so I just try not to take up as much space as possible.
Yes.
I sit in, right? This old dude comes in and he's wet. I think he just came from the pool or the steam room, right? But then he does this thing where he starts to like kind of like wiping his whole body
With his hand?
with his hand, just wiping all the moisture off, I guess. Just like, but then while he's doing this shit, he's splashing the water off of his body all over mine.
Oh, that's kind of disgusting.
And yeah, I'm like, oh, I feel so gross.
There's really not that much space that you can be far enough.
Honestly, like the way he was doing it, he looked like a fucking harp seal, just like arf, 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 just like slapping his body.
He's like a dog when they come out of the rain, they come inside and
Bro,
you just start.
I was just like, oh, this is so gross.
Would you just leave and then come back later? Or
No, I didn't do that.
did you take a shower afterwards?
I wiped my body now.
You didn't take a shower after that, dude?
No, I just wiped my body now.
Are you lazy or are you just disgusting?
I just didn't have the shower stuff with me.
Did you go to work afterwards?
No. This is like
You went home.
I went home and then obviously I showered. and
Okay,
stuff.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
I thought you just went about your day without showering.
Like I came here actually.
That's the smell that you brought.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're at the outro. I want to thank you for sticking through with this episode. Once again, these news updates, number-wise, get the most views, the most downloads. So I take that as you want this. I apologize for the number of penis references today.
Lingjie's like making a threat like you asked for this. That's what Lingjie's like.
I swear to God, I did not consciously make the effort to have all my thing be penis shape related in some form or fashion. It just came about because I also try to like pass the serious news, right?
Yeah, I gotta try to make this more lighthearted. I'm totally fucking this up, huh?
It's a good balance.
The banana on the airplane thing was by far my favorite news thing. That's not even news. It's just not news. That's the thing. Lingjie keeps saying it's news update. I realize I'm actually trying to find real news. And I think that's the problem here. Lingjie just wants me to find stories.
I try to find a balance between stuff that's whatever. In the past, I think I've had more news. And plus, like this whole Japan birth rate thing, these are real numbers from the Ministry of Health. These are real stats.
That one is actually very alarming. And so, on that note, Japan, just keep fucking.
Or just invite Ben over to your country.
We'll keep fucking.
All right, Ben, we're at the outro. This is the part where you do everything. And
shit. All right.
I'm going to go silent right now.
All right, great. What a great episode. Lingjie, what do you think? All right, great, cool. It's been a while since I've done this. But you can find us on our major, what do you call this shit? Social medias on Instagram, TikTok, Worst Asian Pod. Please give us a like. Leave us a comment. We also are live on Spotify, Apple. Thank you so much for our monthly paid subscribers. And thank you just for, in general, our subscribers and our listeners out there. Lingjie's taking shit off. Guys, I'm doing this. What a dick.
You can't see this, but I have to pee right now. So I'm going to actually...
that's why. I was like, what a dick.
I'm going to leave Ben alone with the mic for a little bit. Let's see what happens.
All right. Hopefully I turn this off properly. All right. Lingjie's really going to the bathroom. This is interesting. Oh, yeah. Lingjie has to edit all this, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Lingjie's peeing right now. Oh, what am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah. Find us on Apple. Find us on Spotify. It was a blast. Sorry about if I was a little on the dark side of the news, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. So I'm just going to end it here. I'm going to turn this shit off. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you later, guys. Bye. Peace.
All right, guys, I am back. Apparently, while I was peeing, Ben thought he was actually going to shut off everything. So I assume he said bye in some way, and then he pressed end record.
I was trying to pretend to be you. I was like, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Bye-bye. Peace.
Okay, I'm back. I peed for like at least a minute.
That was a long, that was actually.
Anyways, this is the part of the podcast where we give a shout out to a small AAPI business. So if you are a small AAPI human being and you have a small AAPI business, you can...
It just sounds so like you're saying if you have a small penis. Sorry. Go on.
Please contact us on this small AAPI podcast, and we will be glad to give you a shout out about your small business free of charge. Stop laughing, Ben.
Go on.
We need to get to this. We have another episode to record.
Oh, yeah.
This week, I'm going to give a shout out to Pink Bun Comics. You can find her over at IG at Pink Bun Comic, or go to her website at pinkbunshop.com. That's PINPUNSHOP.com. She is an Asian American artist. Cool. I checked out a bunch of her stuff. They're very cool, very good, wholesome, cute stickers.
You enjoy all things creative.
And I love putting stickers onto my laptop. If you can see my laptop right now, on the back of it, it looks like one of those
It looks like one of those people that have like a Subaru that like trek across America and they put like Mount Zion.
In addition to cute stickers, she also does a lot of food art. So you know me, man,
Oh.
Ben. I love my stickers and I love my food art.
You love eating those food art pictures.
I don't eat the pictures themselves, but some of her stuff does look cute enough to actually eat. If you guys want to check out some of her work, over to pinkbunshop.com or find her on all the social media handles at pinkbuncomic.
Yummy.
This week, I also want to give a shout out to our friends over at muscletechnician.com. That's muscle-technician.com. You can find them on social media over at Nuen_muscle_tech. I'll have links to that down below, but that's NUEN_muscle_tech.
Ooh.
She is a massage therapist based out of Orange County, which is in Southern California, and also she services that area and the Los Angeles metropolitan area.
Okay.
She's trying to work hard on taking the whole negative connotation out of females who perform massage therapy.
You know what? That's fucking amazing.
Right, because there's a lot of negative stereotypes about people that do quote-unquote massages.
Shout out to her. I can use a fucking leg massage.
You could.
I've actually
Your
been
body
thinking
is
about
in
it.
very poor shape.
Yes.
And it's one of those things where, in this country at least, we kind of ignore it as a part of common healthcare services.
Yeah, you're right.
It really should be something that we all incorporate into our daily lives a little bit more.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about it last night. I was like, damn, I could really use a leg and foot massage.
Anyway, so if you guys are in the Orange County or Los Angeles area, you can reach out to her. Once again, that's www.muscle-technician.com, or on social media, you can find her. I'll have all the links to her stuff down below as well. Anyways, guys, we're going to continue with the outro because Ben apparently cut off the outro before. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please, if you are at this part of the episode, I do want to ask you a favor. And I don't ask you for a lot of favors aside from all the other things I ask.
Okay. That's a lie. Go on.
In all seriousness, if you're up to this part of it, please leave us a feedback. It actually does something with the algorithm on Spotify and Apple and stuff to push us out to more people. So if you're up to this part, that means you at least, maybe you fell asleep through this, okay?
Maybe they probably just scroll. They press too long on the fucking the drag bar.
I would want to think that if you're up to this part of it, that you actually care about our content or that you enjoy our content. So if you do want to help, please scroll down to your app of choice right now. Give us a feedback, 5 stars if possible. On Apple, you can leave a feedback. So thumbs up emoji. So if you can do that for us, I would greatly appreciate it. Ben will take you to Japan with them to do things. I'm not sure what he will.
If you're Asian or European, you know the deal.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. AKA, we're going to pause for 10 minutes and record a new episode.
All right. Peace, yo.
Bye. See ya.